Alright, well, I don't know how good this is going to turn out, but so I told you guys I'm heading up into I'm going to go up into the Boise National Forest for a few days, a couple days, who knows how long. I'm not even sure where I'm going to end up there, but I mapped out some spots, and so I got and I'm not going to be doing a lot of backpacking or anything. I'm probably going to just stay put. I'm hopefully going to find a nice little alpine lake or a nice meadow or stream to kick back by, or I'll just end up by the Payette River. I saw some places. I was up there a week ago. Anyway, so I thought I'd show you what I'm going to be grubbing on. And I talked to a couple of you about this. And so anyway, over here, so this all goes in Ziploc bags, and then it goes into my food bag, into that bag. Anyway, so, you know, like my dinners here, I've got the Mountain House. This is actually beef stew mixed with some couscous and some top ramen. And it's, but that's quite a bit there. And it's freeze dried, so all I got to do is boil water, pour it in there, let it sit for a while. And I put it in my beanie, actually, and just let it sit inside my beanie so it stays warm. It's going to be pretty hot out, so some of this, you know, one of these I might even eat for lunch cold one day. Who knows? So anyway, I've got two of the beef stews, and then I've got some lasagna. That's good. It's good. And that's also got some couscous and some ramen in there mixed in with it to bulk it up a little bit, more carbs. And I've got some tortillas that stay fresh for a few days. And I got some tuna to add to whatever, or throw it in the tortillas. And then I've got some other stuff to slop on there. So those are all in that bag there. And then over here, let's see here, I've got, this is some raisin bran with some powdered milk in there. And this is all stuff you got to be careful about what you eat when you go out. You don't want to eat stuff that's like you're not used to, and your stomach gets freaking out. So this is actually just stuff I eat all the time. This stuff, you know, you don't want to freak yourself out. Anyway, so I've got some cereal for one morning, and actually that's plenty, almost enough for two. So who knows, I might break that down. And I'm not going to be rooting around too much, so I'm not going to be needing a ton of food. Usually the first day I'm not even really hungry. Even part of the second day I'm not real hungry if I'm not doing a lot. But anyway, so I've got some cereal and some corn chips. That'll last a couple days, you know, just a munch on corn chips once in a while. Nice smelly stuff. That'll get the animals and the bears around it. And then I got a bunch of condiments in here, and then I've got some Starbucks instant coffees in here, some honey, some butter, and I threw a can of sardines with chilies in there for one day. Maybe I'll slap some of those on the tortilla. Those will be good. And then candy bars, and that's going to have to go quick because those are melt. The M&M peanuts actually don't melt. And then my coffee, my cream and sugar, all mixed up with some instant coffee, but I've got the Starbucks instant coffee, so I added some more cream and sugar. So I've got coffee and cream and sugar for days, you know. So I've got, and some of this is pretty heavy. I wouldn't take some of this backpacking if I wanted to go light, you know, but some of it's like just for grubbing on. And I've got drink mixes in here, some cranberry pomegranate drink mixes, these big things, so I can slap like half of this into a 2-liter Gatorade bottle and have some good juice if I get some cool water from somewhere. And I've got my water purification stuff, and I'll probably mess around and do some of that. Maybe I'll film some of that and show you how I do the bleach the water thing and let it sit forever and all that good stuff. So those all go into Ziploc bags, and it goes into my food bag here and goes into the pack. And yeah, my cook kit's in here, and it's just a little pot, and I've got a little alcohol stove, and I use that heat stuff right there. It's alcohol. And all I got to do is, I have a little cat food can, I pour some alcohol in there and light it, and then set the pot on there and put the little windscreen around it, let it boil. Pour the water into there, into these, and let it sit, and then pour some more water in there and boil up and make some coffee. And I usually drink coffee, you know, a couple times a day, in the morning and in the night when I'm kicking back, and I'll have some M&Ms and some coffee. Anyway, so that's like, I wanted to just show you my munchies for the next few days, you know. And if I'm cruising through somewhere, I can always hit a store and grab some cheese or something and slap it on those tortillas and grab a cold drink once in a while. So who knows, but mainly it's just cruising. So we'll see where I'll end up, and I'll make sure to video and stuff, and take pictures and stuff. And I don't know how many days. There's a lot of fires around, and it's really smoky, so I picked some spots where there's no fires. There's only one fire kind of close, not even real close to where I'm going. I wanted to go up to Loman and Stanley up that way, but I'm going to go up the South Fork of the Payette and go up in that way and up into the Boise National Forest, and then kind of keep going up through there into Hot Springs and all that. So I'll definitely be gone for a couple days, but who knows? Sometimes I don't like where I end up and kind of just end up kind of coming back and pick another spot, and we'll see where I end up anyway. So that's my food, and if I had a good scale, I'd weigh it. But I have this would be days of food for me, you know. So anyway, thought I'd share that with you. All right, see ya. Bye.